Manny's gonna fight Tank after that.
How would they fight? Tank's 135 pounds.
Catch weight, 43, 44. Yeah.
Who wins that one?
WBC shouldn't have sanctioned this fight. This is something that Manny Pacquiao shouldn't be allowed to do, but he's doing it. They're probably gonna make a lot of money off of it. It's gonna be a business success. But the fight is...
They keep talking about Gervonta Davis as a possible fight, man. You like that fight because he's little, like he's your size.
I like that.
The boxing world is buzzing as talks intensify around a potential $500 million mega fight between Manny Pacquiao and Gervonta Davis. Fans and analysts alike are stunned by the possibility, with many calling it one of the most unexpected matchups in recent memory. Renowned boxing analyst Showbiz the adult weighed in, saying the bout could generate the biggest payday the sport has ever seen.
Davis against one of the most feared and ferocious explosive lightweights in history, Manny Pacquiao. Both men are southpaws and use genius traps to get their opponents to drop their guard and set up hard punches that end the night. While Manny Pacquiao was more of a volume puncher, we all know Gervonta Tank Davis was a one-punch knockout artist.
Of a potential showdown between Gervonta Davis and Manny Pacquiao has sparked a wave of comparisons across the boxing world. Fans everywhere are diving into debates about the contrasting styles and legacies of these two icons. Gervonta Davis, known for his deadly precision, calculated patience, and explosive knockout power, often ending fights with a single, well-timed shot. On the other hand, Pacquiao is revered for his relentless pace, blistering speed, and overwhelming punch combinations that keep opponents on the defensive. This intriguing clash of styles has fueled intense excitement.
Manny Pacquiao also had to chop trees down because he went up in weight throughout his career. Gervonta now is still at what looks like is his natural weight, so he's still able to use that power. Both men used amazing angles. Both men also used amazing momentum punches, meaning they would wait to the last second and then step in and catch the opponent coming at them and be like a high-speed collision. Tank Davis was great at creating openings to land that one-punch eraser, while Pacquiao created openings in a different way.
With many questioning whether Gervonta Davis overcome Pacquiao's unmatched experience and relentless volume. But this potential fight represents more than just two fighters meeting in the ring. It's a battle between the boxing eras, the modern, explosive finisher versus the legendary warrior forged through decades of elite competition.
Pacquiao as a star attraction, as something like a pro wrestler to an extent. You ain't gonna get the fights you want with this dude. You gonna get him fighting Mexicans and gimmick fights like this. Now the sad part in all this is, in my opinion, is this fight is crazy enough to happen. It's gonna make a lot of money. It's gonna do good sales. But not only is it box office and big business, in my opinion, if promoted right.
46. Manny Pacquiao is once again defying the odds by stepping back into the ring against top-tier opposition. While most fighters his age have either retired or transitioned into advisory roles, Pacquiao's return forces a tough conversation about age in combat sports. It's no secret that aging athletes often deal with diminished reflexes, reduced stamina, and a higher risk of injury. Meanwhile,
looking at this motherfucker's resume, this is probably his toughest fight, in my opinion. A 45-year-old Pacquiao will be the closest thing to a 50-50 fight Tank's been in. And that's sad, that's fucked up, but it's the absolute truth. This is the closest thing he's been into a 50-50 fight, a 45-year-old Pacquiao. Me personally, I don't know what Pac-Man has left in the tank for me to say that this is going to be competitive. It comes to age, speed, and reflex.
Gervonta Davis enters the potential matchup in his physical prime, bringing speed, explosive power, and youthful energy. Still, Pacquiao's legendary ring IQ, tactical sharpness, and ability to adjust mid-fight have allowed him to outthink and outmaneuver younger opponents time and again. While the physical toll of age is undeniable, experience, timing,
are the first thing to go. Explosiveness are the first things to go. So, off youth and explosiveness alone, Tank should be able to beat the old man. But the fact that this is even up for
is approaching his upcoming showdown with Manny Pacquiao with a mix of deep respect and serious intent. He doesn't see this fight as just another step in his career. He sees it as a potential turning point, a defining moment that could elevate his status in the boxing world. Facing a legend like Pacquiao, who has impacted the sport across multiple generations, requires more than just physical preparation. It demands mental fortitude and emotional control. Barrios understands the magnitude of sharing the ring with someone of Pacquiao's stature. For him, this fight isn't just about winning. It's about earning recognition and proving he belongs at the highest level. At the same time, Barrios showed fairness in his assessment, noting that preparing for a fighter like Gervonta Davis won't be easy for Pacquiao either. His perspective reflects a clear understanding of the stakes and the challenges facing both men as they head into this high-profile matchup. Renowned trainer Robert Garcia hasn't held back in voicing his concerns about Manny Pacquiao's potential.
I take a lot from that fight, actually, man. You know, like the way Tank, you know, the way he closes his distance, you know, the way, you know, like he worked off his speed, you know, similar size. I think Pacquiao might be a couple inches taller. But yeah, man. So like again, all those fights, you know, they're like prepared me for this moment. You know, I got me ready for this fight, and just going back, you know, taking
potential clash with Gervonta Davis. In his view, this isn't just a high-risk fight, it's one that could be outright dangerous. Garcia pointed to Davis's youth, speed, and knockout power as major threats, particularly when going up against a 46-year-old veteran whose reflexes may not be what they once were. While Garcia respects Pacquiao's legacy and incredible accomplishments, he believes there comes a time when even the greats must step away for their own safety. Davis isn't just any fighter, Garcia noted. He's in his prime, hits hard, and knows how to finish fights. That's a dangerous combination for someone like Manny, who's already given the sport everything. Garcia hopes that Pacquiao will consider making his bout against Mario Barrios his final chapter. Barrios, while a solid and respected opponent, poses far less of a physical threat than someone like Davis.
And Tank Davis. First, let's start with Manny and Tank. That fight's even more trash than this one because Tank Davis is a way better fighter than Mario Barrios, bro. Tank Davis would send Manny Pacquiao. That's not a good look. So Manny can call it out all day. I'm sure PBC would love to make
Davis. Garcia sees the Barrios fight as a winnable farewell, a way for Pacquiao to bow out on his own terms without risking serious harm. Importantly, Garcia's warning doesn't come from a place of disrespect. In fact, it's quite the opposite. His concern is rooted in deep admiration for what Pacquiao has done for the sport, and a desire to see him retire with his health intact and legacy untainted. Manny has nothing left to
fight. Tank Davis, if you and your team watching this video, bro, anybody that's rocking with Tank watching this video, that's beneath you, bro. That man's 72 years old, bro. He about to get hands put on him by Mario Barrios anyway, in my opinion, so I don't think it matters. But even if he was to somehow win and defeat Mario Barrios, I would not
approve. Garcia emphasized he's already cemented his place among the greatest. I just hope he chooses to protect that legacy, rather than endanger it chasing one more moment of glory.
Now you are Inoue, and he says he fights like I used to. In a media scrum for his shock world title return against Mario Barrios, which I still can't believe is happening. He's 46 years old. I don't know why Mario Barrios signed. Obviously, everyone wants to fight a legend, but like, he's 40.
The boxing world is buzzing as talks intensify around a potential $500 million mega fight between Manny Pacquiao and Gervonta Davis. Fans and analysts alike are stunned by the possibility, with many calling it one of the most unexpected matchups in recent memory. Renowned boxing analyst Showbiz the adult weighed in, saying the bout could generate the biggest payday the sport has ever seen.
When I fought Errol Spence, and he was the first fighter to ever stop me, and everyone was asking, man, I mean, he must hit harder than Pacquiao and Ruslan. And I said, no, actually, he doesn't hit harder than either. They both hit harder than him. Well, how did he stop him? Like, he hit me with a lot. It wasn't the one punch. It was the number of punches that he landed on me that was able to
Gervonta Davis and Manny Pacquiao has sparked a wave of comparisons across the boxing world. Fans everywhere are diving into debates about the contrasting styles and legacies of these two icons. Gervonta Davis, known for his deadly precision, calculated patience, and explosive knockout power, often ending fights with a single